Hey everyone, and welcome back to Senior Not Stupid. If you've ever had that feeling like you're living under a rock while the whole world just moved on without you, then this is for you. Today, we are sharing some really simple hacks to help you catch up, stay on top of the news, and even handle emergencies. And we're going to do it all without feeling overwhelmed. So let's dive right in. I mean, does it ever, right? It's a feeling so many of us have. You pick up your phone or you flick on the TV and bam! You're hit with this constant wall of information. It is noisy, it is fast, and it can absolutely make you feel like you're out of the loop. But what if I told you it's not you, it's the system? You are so not alone in feeling this way. In fact, get this, a recent study from the Pew Research Center found that a staggering 72% of seniors feel news fatigue from the digital world. That is almost 3 out of every 4 people feeling just burnt out by it all. So see, this feeling is real, it's been documented, and today, we're going to fix it. So let's just be perfectly clear. Feeling overwhelmed is a completely normal reaction to an abnormal amount of information. The 24/7 news cycle, social media, it has totally changed the game. It's like trying to drink from a fire hose, and honestly, it's designed to keep you scrolling, not necessarily to keep you informed. Just understanding that, that's the first step to taking back control.
Just think about it for a second. The old way meant you had to actively hunt for information, right? You went out and bought a newspaper, or you made sure you were home to tune into the nightly news at 6 o'clock sharp. The new way? Well, now the information hunts you. It is constantly being delivered to our phones, our TVs, our watches. The key isn't to build a fortress to keep it all out, but to install a much better filter.
Okay, so our first couple of tips are all about automation. We're going to show you how to get the essential information delivered to you effortlessly so it fits right into your daily routine without adding a single bit of stress.
All right, we've got 2 brilliant hacks for you here. First up, a voice-first daily brief. Just download a free app like Brief or News in 60 seconds. You tell it one time what you care about, and then every single morning it reads you a 60-second summary of top stories and local alerts. No typing, no scrolling, nothing. The second hack is the Smart TV News Loop. Apps like Pluto News come free on most smart TVs these days. Just let it run in the background while you make your coffee, and you'll absorb the day's headlines without even trying.
Now, what's really fascinating here is the data from Nielsen. It actually compares the effort involved. I mean, look at this. You can see the super low effort bars for voice briefs and TV loops compared to that big high effort bar for just browsing the web. You get the same, if not better, information for just a fraction of the mental energy. It really makes you think, why work harder when you can work smarter?
So now that you're getting your daily news without any effort, let's shift focus to something even more critical, your personal safety. These next few tips are all about getting that urgent, local information sent directly to you the moment it actually happens.
And the technology that makes this all possible is something called the push notification. It's really just a simple message that pops up on your phone from an app that you've approved. The key is you don't have to go looking for it, it comes to you. And for things like weather emergencies, major road closures, or power outages, this is an absolute game changer.
So, how do we put this to work? 2 really important ways. First, go into your city's official app or your local public radio app and just make sure notifications are turned on. That's it. This gives you instant alerts. Second, find your county's emergency management page on Facebook or X and give it a follow. Then make sure you turn on notifications for their posts. This gets you direct, plain language updates before they even hit the mainstream news.
In this chart, this shows you exactly why this strategy works so well. This data from Emergency Management Magazine shows that local government alerts are rated as the most trusted sources by the public. When you need information you can truly count on, you go straight to the source, and these hacks let the source come straight to you.
All right, for our final section, let's talk about curation. This is where we get to combine a little bit of technology with human connection to not just get information, but to get the right information. The stuff that actually matters to you and your family.
First, let's use a little AI. And trust me, it's not as scary as it sounds. AI just means artificial intelligence. You've got a voice assistant on your phone, like Grok or Gemini. So instead of typing, just ask it out loud. What are the top 3 things happening today that could affect seniors? It skips all the jargon and just gives you straight, simple answers. It's kind of like having a personal research assistant right in your pocket.
Next up, let's get personal. Create a really simple group text or a private messenger chat with your kids or grandkids and call it something like Daily Pulse. The idea is super simple.
Just ask them to drop one quick voice note or a link each week about what they're seeing or what they're talking about. It's like getting the real-life version of the news.
And you know, the power of this goes way beyond just news. As this study from the National Institute on Aging points out, this kind of sharing does something really profound. It actually strengthens family bonds and fights social isolation. It turns staying informed into an active connection. And our final hack really builds on that same wonderful idea of connection. Schedule just one short 10-minute call each week with a trusted friend or family member. And the agenda? They just bring you up to speed on anything big you might have missed. It totally reframes catching up on the news into simply catching up with someone you love.
So let's bring this all home. These aren't just a bunch of random tips. They are small, totally manageable steps that can lead to a really massive transformation in how you engage with the world around you.
You really do go from feeling overwhelmed to feeling empowered. By using these hacks, you stay relevant in conversations, you stay prepared for emergencies, and you stay so much more deeply connected to your family and your community. This is how you reinvent yourself as that sharp, informed person who really knows what's going on.
You know, the most important step is just choosing one small thing to start with. So which of these ideas are you going to try first? The voice brief, the family chat? I would absolutely love to hear about it in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips. We'll see you soon. Stay sharp.